Today we're going to look at equivalent ratios. Yesterday we talked about ratios as being a comparison of two quantities. And when we talk about equivalent ratios, we're looking at ratios that share the same relationship. Here I've got two examples. I've got 2/4 and 2 to 4 and 5 to 10. And these ratios do show the same relationship. And I can prove that by taking them and making sure that they are in their simplest form and seeing if they are the same. So here I have 2/4, which I know I can divide by 2 to put it in simplest form, and that's going to give me 1/2. 5/10 on the other hand, I want to make sure that I put in simplest form. I can divide both 5 and 10 by 5, and then I end up also with 1/2. So these are equivalent ratios because they have a 1 to 2 relationship. Oftentimes you're going to see ratios in tables. In fact, you see things like this on the back of recipe boxes, such as on pancake mix. You'll see where if you want to make different amounts of pancakes, what amount of water to pancake mix relationship you're going to need. When I look at this ratio table, I look at this first set right here of values. We're always going to be comparing the cornmeal to the water in each and every relationship here. Well, this 2 to 9 is our simplest form because 2 and 9 don't have any common factors except for 1. So I know that it is in simplest form. But then if I take this 4/18 and I divide by 2 on both of these, I end up with a 2 to 9 relationship. 6 and 27 can both be divided by 3, and I end up with a 2 to 9 relationship. 8 and 36 can both be divided by 4. And we still have a 2 to 9 relationship. And lastly, 10 and 45 can be divided by 5, and we end up with a 2 to 9 relationship. So these are all equivalent ratios because they share the same 2 to 9 relationship. At times you are going to have tables such as this, and you have to figure out where the equivalencies are, where those equivalent ratios are. So here I have 4 sports teams, 4 baseball teams, and I have to find which 2 teams have equivalent ratios of walks to runs. So I am looking for a walk to run relationship, a ratio that has the same value. So what I'm going to do is first look and see where I can simplify walks to runs. So for the Cardinals, go Cards, I have a walk to run relationship of 12 to 45. And so I need to start with, okay, can I simplify this? And let's see. So I know that I can simplify by 3 on both of these values. 12 divided by 3 would be 4, and 45 divided by 3 would be 15. So the Cardinals have a 4 to 15 ratio of walks to runs. So let me check the Cubs. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to see if I can simplify. And, you know, if you get stuck, if you're not sure where to start, you can always look at, well, these are both even, so let me start dividing by 2, and let's see what happens. 24 divided by 2 is going to be 12. 92 divided by 2, I believe, is going to be 43. And I don't think that can be simplified anymore. So they have a 12 to 43 ratio. The Astros, we'll see if they manage to do well in the World Series. Let's see. I know I can divide by 6 here. And that's going to give me a 6/9. Oh, look at that. I can divide again by 3. And that's going to give me a 2-3 relationship. And then Dodgers, this one Dodgers cannot be simplified. But look right here. My Dodgers and my Cardinals have 4-15 ratios. So the two teams would be Cardinals and Dodgers.